first graders. So here is a short video to go over some of the problems and the review. This one says John has 8 crayons. Mary has 5 crayons. Bob has 2 crayons. Whose crayons together make a 10? So we want to carefully look at that word whose. We want to know the names of the people who make 10. So you want to think, what numbers make 10? I have 8, 5, and 2. Well, 5 and 2 don't make 10. They make 7. And I'm going to get an even bigger number when I add 5 and 8. That's going to be over 10. That's 13. So I'm going to look at my 8, and I could even count on over here, 9, 10, and 2. They make 10. So I'm actually going to write it Bob and John's name, because remember, they want who. So I'm going to put in John and Bob, because they are the ones that have the crayons that add up to be 10. Okay, now the next question says, how many crayons do John, Mary, and Bob have in all? Explain your thinking using a math drawing and a number sentence. Complete the statement. So we're going to draw out how many each have. I like to label the pictures, so I'm going to just put a J for John, an M for Mary, and a B for Bob. And I'm going to draw out the 8 for John. So I have, and I set it up like a 10 frame, so it's easier for me to count. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Mary has 5. And we know that Bob has 2. Now, I can, knowing that John and Bob's crayons make a 10, I absolutely can try and make my 10 in order to solve the problem. So I'm not going to circle Mary's, because I'm going to circle John and Bob's together, and I know that makes 10. So I can make my number sentence. I can say 10, because John and Bob's make 10. 10 plus my other number that Mary has. And Mary has 5. So we have 10 plus 5, and that equals 15. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I also want to complete the statement. This is the statement. John, Mary, and Bob have 15 crayons in all. So you're going to try a similar problem in your Nearpod. And you want to make sure that you find the numbers that make 10, but remember who for the first part. So you want to put the names. The second part, knowing what numbers, you're going to have your drawing, circling those 2 numbers that make a 10, and then you can make that new number sentence that you have. Okay, I hope that helps for the first one. And another one you're going to have is, this says you're going to make a number bond. Now, I think there's been a little confusion with our number bond here. So we want to make a number bond to show our 10. So we have 9 plus 3 equals 12. When we're breaking down a number, we always want to break down the smaller number. Why? Because it's easier. If I have 9, I have to think of, how many more do I need to make a 10? Well, if I have 9, I only need 1 more to make my 10. So it's a lot easier to break down that smaller number. So we have our 10 here. Now, the only thing we need to do is figure out what's the other part. We have our whole is 3, and a part is 1. What's that other part that we need? Well, 1 and 2 make 3. So that's my other part. And you can even check it with your saying 10 plus 2 make 12. Okay, so that's how you're going to break it down. And remember, always break down the smaller number using the larger number to make the 10. Okay, so you're going to break down that small number and make your 10 with the larger number. Okay? Well, I hope that helps for the other problems in your pod.